Again, so this time I'm going to have a wee nosy through our UK NES and Super NES stock. So the NES won't take a long time really because we don't have an awful lot. We've got this selection of box games here. So we quick look at the kind of spine on ones and then we'll have a wee look. So Donkey Kong classics. So I'm sure you all know what Donkey Kong is. So just to kind of say, a lot of NES games are not going to be in great condition because they're really old and no one looked after them particularly. And the price is often quite reflected in the condition. This is an interesting one. So F1 Race, there was only 50 of these made. Kind of a limited run of them. There's another one in here I'm sure I've got as well. That's a Game Gear game. We've got Double Dragon 3. We've got 2 copies of Gunsmoke. One of these is stupidly, yeah. So, I'm sure this one's the 5-screw version, which is double the price because it's got an extra 2 screws. It doesn't make any sense to me, but that's collectors. Rad Racer. Wild Gunman, this is definitely the 5-screw version, and it goes for a lot of money. Cool game. Robocop, which was a brilliant game back in the day. Tailspin, this is in really nice condition. Nice wee game from Capcom. Honestly, I don't know how these Game Gear games migrate across, but they do. That's a Super Nintendo game. Right. We have Urban Champion, again, 5-screw version. And it's a Mattel box version as well, so yeah, even more expensive. We have Mega Man 2, which is surprisingly not that expensive. That is paint or something on the box, unfortunately, though. It's almost like he's putting his finger up and somebody's censored it. Yeah, and that is, well, we're on the subject, that is god-awful artwork, but never mind. We have Track and Field 2. This is nice. Really nice condition. Parodius, which is not cheap, but it's a classic game. And in general, if you shoot things, it's more expensive. Pinbot. I used to think that was Pinobot when I was young. Yeah. So, yeah, as you can probably guess, it's pinball. We have 4-player tennis. Days of Thunder. NASCAR game. Kickoff, which up until Sensible Soccer was released, was the most addictive football game around. And we have Pinball, the Italian, assuming that's Italian. Yeah. There's a nice copy of Excitebike, again 5-screw Mattel version, so probably the most expensive version of that about. We've got Quantum Fighter. Silent Service from Konami. This is good. Not the greatest of conditions, unfortunately, but California games, really good fun. Played that to death on the Atari Lynx back in the day. Marble Madness. Has there ever been a more infuriating game? Never played this one. Eliminator Boat Duel. Looks okay. Nothing to do with Doctor Who, but here's Time Lord. We have Golf, which is Faxanadu, which can't be a real word. Yeah, looks decent. So, Mission Impossible. Yeah, that looks decent. It's not like the Spectrum one that I used to play. Stay a while, stay forever and all that. Blue Shadow, pretty nice condition. Good game. We have Captain Skyhawk. And this is the other one that was limited to just 50 copies made that we've got in Battle City. So I think these are maybe just games that were Japanese exclusives that somebody did a limited run of them. And we have Soccer. This is a weird one. It's the only time I've ever seen this. It's a PAL version of the Anticipation board game, but it's in a weird box. I've only ever seen one other one for sale, and it was a couple of £100. It was crazy money. Again, not the greatest of condition, but there's The Simpsons, Bart versus the World. We've got Firehawk. We have Turbo Racing. Tecmo World Wrestling, which looks decent for the NES. We have Disney's Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. Wasn't expecting that. Trog, which was a brilliant wee game. Basically, caveman platforming. And another Blue Shadow. And we have Blaster Master. So, again, fairly decent looking. We also have these loose carts, so WrestleMania, Donkey Kong, Jack Nicklaus, we've got golf, Turtles, tennis, Bart Simpson, WWF Steel Cage, Captain Skyhawk, Snake Rattle and Roll, and Konami Hyper Soccer. So we don't have an awful lot. Oh, wait a minute, there's... Right, okay, so there's Rad Racer, that's in Game Gear games end up in there, and so Monsters in My Pocket is unfortunately a custom plastic case. It's essentially just cart only, but it's a really good game. So yeah, that's all the NES stock. I will just put these back and then we'll do SNES. Okay, so this box is a bit busy, so let's have a look. We've got, so on the Super Nintendo, sorry, so we've got Ghoul Patrol, just make some space to stack these up. We have Super Star Wars, Cannon Fodder, which is just timeless fun. War has never been so much fun. We've got Plock, which is a nice platform game. Aguri Suzuki F1 Super Driving, a wee Mode 7 Formula 1 type game. Total Carnage is great, it's like a follow-up to Smash TV. Works really well with the SNES joypad. Donkey Kong 2. So this basically cart only in a plastic case as well. That's Jungle Book. The Great Circus Mystery. The Data East Arcade Collection, so this is nice. Fighters History Dynamite, Side Pocket, Magical Drop and Magical Drop 2. World Cup Striker, which I remember really enjoying at the time. This is rare, this is quite hard to get. The Hurricanes. Yeah. Super Bomberman 3. Yeah, Super Aleste. Again, another nice shoot 'em up. Did have a bit of slowdown, but it's pretty decent. Legend of the Mystical Ninja, Eek the Cat, and Porky Pig. There, so yeah, Porky Pig's expensive, but it's a great game actually. Yeah, good fun. Aladdin, not as nice as the Mega Drive Aladdin, but still really nice. The Mask, which is just the front cover of the instructions are missing. And it's still £125. It's a rare game and it's not even in great condition. Zombies Ate My Neighbours, which is brilliant. Chaos Engine, which is also brilliant. Equinox, never actually really sat and played it, but an isometric actiony game. Troll Islands. Joe and Mac Caveman Ninja, which is great fun. Tintin in Tibet, so this is really rare to get it in English. Usually it's a European version you see, which isn't in English, although it is PAL. Just love the name of this one, Bob. Yeah, decent wee platform game. Stunt Race FX. Dr. Franken. Syndicate. I have another Ghoul Patrol. This one's no instructions and it's nowhere near as nice as the first one we showed you. That isn't a SNES, that's an N64. So this is Pico Interactive, did a reprint of Iron Commando. It's officially licensed in that, but yeah, it's not as expensive as the really hard to get original. It's also a Nintendo 64 game, as is that. Stone Protectors, again, Pico Interactive. Done this. It is £180, it's still hard to get, and it's packaged in with a DVD of the animated series. So cool, nice set, and it's a good game. We've got a cart only Tasmania, we've got Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, FIFA 97, which is in beautiful condition, Sky Blazer, which is not in beautiful condition, but it's still really hard to get. Kid, so Soccer Kid, basically, but it's just a plastic box, and a loose cart. Got Kick-Off 3, again, football, NBA Jam Tournament Edition. We've got the Winter Olympics, Paperboy 2, PGA Tour Golf, got another FIFA 97, NHL PA 93, Vegas Stakes, another PGA Tour, Sparkster, Super International Cricket, which always sells well in Scotland because we don't play cricket, Star Wars, and Zoop. And one more wee row here. So what have we got? There's a good one. Illusion of Time, including the map for a change. Claymates. Pebble Beach Golf. Again, said it when I was doing the Japanese video, this is my favourite basketball game of all time. It's just superb. Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. Super R-Type. World Cup USA 94. James Bond Jr. NFL Quarterback Club. Another Zombies. The other one was definitely nicer than that. Looks like something's been trying to eat that. Harley's Humongous Adventure. Jimmy Connors Pro Tennis. These youngsters won't even know who that is. This one actually came out of a sealed kind of box, so it's never been used. Jack Nicklaus Golf. I think it's actually, yeah, it came out of a Spanish box, but it is all in English. But the back of the box is in Spanish. We've got Shaq Fu, the legend. Another FIFA 97. F1 Exhaust Heat. Super Goal. And finishing with a good one for a change. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, which is even harder than the bloody arcade game. So there you go. That's our PAL SNES and NES game stock. And yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching. Take it easy.